Hi, everyone. My name is Christopher Enslin, and I'm a junior industrial engineering major at the University of Arkansas and a project lead in the Macmillan Innovation Studio. This semester, our team helped modify the discrimination incident reporting process on campus to better understand how students feel throughout the reporting process. And this was our team. From backgrounds ranging from architecture to industrial engineering, the diversity of our team led to the overall success of this semester. We were also fortunate to have amazing mentorship throughout the process, with mentors from Walmart, the Ideals Institute, and faculty at the University of Arkansas. Our project this semester looked to build on the work we did last semester, which fostered interaction between domestic and international students on campus. At the end of last semester, we very quickly realized we had only reached the tip of the iceberg regarding inclusion on campus. So this semester, we started looking for data that we could use to better understand a student's sense of belonging on campus. And one metric that really stood out to us were graduation rates. For example, the lowest recorded 6-year graduation rates among student groups on campus were found amongst African American students. Compared to an average 6-year graduation rate in the US, which was about 60%, that of African American students here on campus was found to be 44%, nearly 20% lower than the national average. But what do low graduation rates tell us? They could show unaffordability and the high expense many students face when attending public institutions. They could show a lack of academic support for students, or a lack of an inclusive environment, which impacts a student's sense of belonging on campus. After exploring how important inclusion was for international students last semester, this topic was the one that jumped out to our team. So we started talking to students. During our customer discovery phase, we had 3 main methods for data collection and building empathy for students. Our first was in the form of in-person interviews with students and faculty. Second was attending a variety of events, including multiple NAACP meetings, as well as an empathy discussion on racism and discrimination in the classroom. And lastly was a survey. 2 main insights we gained from the survey regarded the incident reporting process students use on campus. The first big insight we found was from the first question, which shows 56% of students did not know who to contact regarding racism or discrimination in the classroom. A second insight found that about a third of students expressed a lack of confidence regarding the way their incidents would be addressed after they were filed. These insights led us to our problem statement, which reads, how might we improve the incident reporting process to foster the sense of belonging and promote a more inclusive environment for students on campus? Talking to our mentors from Walmart, they shared with us how they collected satisfaction metrics from associates who have gone through the reporting process, and we thought we'd try something similar to that in our on-campus reporting process. This diagram shows a high-level view of what the incident reporting process looks like at the U of A. Students file a report through many available channels, it's reviewed by a conduct officer, some proceed to the investigation process, and then a final decision is made before the case is closed. In order to better understand how students feel throughout the process, we proposed 2 places where we can collect student feedback. The collection of this feedback is the first step in better understanding the apparent lack of certainty and trust students have in the current process. One of these surveys will be placed directly after the initial report is filed to better understand a student's experience finding the reporting page, and the second will be placed after the process is complete to collect feedback on how the process met the student's expectations. And this is what our prototype survey currently looks like. The survey will prompt students to select a response on the spectrum ranging from disagree to agree, shown in box A, respond to 5 to 6 short questions regarding their experience filing the report, shown in box B, and finally students will be given an option to leave any feedback, which is shown in box C. Throughout development, we've been able to spread awareness of this prototype, sharing it with the Associate Vice Chancellor and investigator for OEOC. We are now beginning the discussion on how we can best implement our prototype into the pre-existing process. When implemented, we anticipate positive impact in 3 major areas. First, OEOC will gain better insight on how they might make students more aware of reporting resources on campus. Secondly, we anticipate collecting student feedback will enable OEOC to make more informed improvements to the reporting process. And lastly, it will give students greater confidence in their ability to advocate for themselves. The important thing to note about a project like this is that it truly is the tip of the iceberg. Diversity and inclusion is an ever-changing field, and we hope that even small steps like these can act as a springboard for bigger D&I initiatives for many years to come. Thank you so much for listening, and have a nice day.